Okay, so today is Friday, February 5th, and so much has happened. I think the last video I did was when one of my tenants was standing in the hallway spray painting in just his pajamas, and nobody wanted to see that. So what has happened? Well, Swarovski pulled our contract. They pulled everybody's contract. They got a new CEO, and their brilliant idea, instead of raising the cost of the crystals, was to cancel all house accounts and sell exclusively to severe luxury brands like Prada and Chanel. So needless to say, we didn't make the cut. But that's okay. So in the meantime, so that was like, we had seen blood in the water, and we didn't think that they would cut the North American market. I knew they were doing it in the UK. But we thought, with the dance moms and the cheer moms and the horse show moms and the, all of the queens, the drag, all of the industries that use Swarovski crystal, certainly they won't cut that. Well, they did. So, we got a phone call November 12th, I think, confirming that. And, we pay a lot of money every year to use their licensing and all of that. So the lady, Linda, our rep, was like, okay, you have until next September to remove our logo off of everything. And I thought, all right, Well, then we get a letter in the mail that says we have until June. So it's fine. I mean, whatever, right? So right before, this is in November, I do a Facebook Live and I tell all my clients, hey, this is what's happening. And they panic bought. So that was really cool. We did $10,000 in 24 hours, which is unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Amazing, humbling, lots of other fun adjectives, but unbelievable. So then that started the, what are we going to do for crystals, right? So a lot of the industry moved to Preziosa. They're a very good crystal. But I didn't want a line to be jerked from me again. So we went on an adventure, and basically we were able to create a line that was ours. So we are able to sell loose crystals. Let's see here. Christmas was good here. Yesterday I did a Facebook Live. Before Christmas, I met with Roger's cousin, Aaron Ferrier, who does a lot of marketing for NASCAR and that type of thing. And he's like, you need a new logo. I'm like, I don't want a new logo. I like my logo. He said, it looks like you made it on Canva on your phone. And I did. But, with everything that's happened the past 6 months, year, he's not wrong. We have a new building, right? Lots of new shapes. We have the exclusive line, which is new. We have a new pageant room, a new wedding consult room, the new Airbnbs, the new crystals. So it made sense that this was the correct time to go ahead and give the brand a facelift. So we did. It's still growing on me. I don't hate it by any stretch of the word. I don't know if I still... I don't hate it. But I feel like, I'm not a parent, but I feel like this is like when you see your kid with makeup on for the first time. Like, it's still your kid. They just look different. So it's taking some adjusting. But it was very well received when we changed the logos on Facebook and Instagram yesterday. It went over really well, and everybody really seemed to like it. So I'll get there. What else is new? Gosh. We're down to just 2 tenants, Mr. Beer and Andrew. Number 7 went live on Airbnb December 28th. We've already done $4,000 in Airbnb sales with that. So that's cool. And it's extra cool because, we announced back in October that rent was going up, right? Everybody except for Mr. Beer, because he's my favorite. Did I miss a piece? No. So the Trash Possums and Michelle, who was always late, she was in number 5. Trash Possums were in number 4. They both told me the middle of December that they were going to be out January 1st. Well, that's on me, right? Because there's nothing that says you have to give me 30 days notice. So needless to say, and understandably so, number 7 wasn't ready quite then. It was close. My mom naturally proceeds to freak out a little bit because that was $1,000 a month of income we were losing with those 2 tenants leaving. But this universe always comes through. And by January 2nd or 3rd, we'd already booked like $1,010 in Airbnb stays for number 7. So number 7 saved the day there. And then February 1st, I want to say, it booked for the entire month of February. So that was cool. Pratt's been, the paper plant here in town has been coming to take a look at the apartments to see if one of them is something they want to rent full time. So that would be nice, right? Otherwise, there are going to be Airbnbs because there's really just such a need for that, both with my clients and people, traveling in. So, today, Ashley Starling and Dr. Marianne Curry are coming in for a jewelry consult for the Mrs. Ohio for America, so Mrs. America pageant. So that's cool. And then tonight, Karen and I are going down to Columbus with Genoa Arling. She's a little girl we crowned for the Miss Ohio volunteer pageant here. We had a coronation here, so that was kind of neat. I got to crown her, so that was different. I have never done that. So the 3 of us are headed down to Henry's tonight, and we will have dinner with Jimmy Huang, who owns Giovanni Gowns. So that'll be neat, right? And then he has a place in Carrollton, Texas, which is like an hour from us in Pilot Point. So we're going to do that. And then I was supposed to fly to Texas on Sunday, but there's just too much going on here. So I'm flying on Wednesday to Nashville. Instead, I'm going to meet Roger in Nashville and then go have a visit with Manuel. Ashlyn Evans, who was one of Manuel's seamstresses, has branched out and we want to collab. So we're going to do that. I have a meeting with Jonathan Kane, the gown designer, who also got his start on Project Runway. And I'm waiting on... Allison DeMarcus reached out to me. She's married to Jay DeMarcus of Rascal Flats, and she is the one in charge of the Miss Volunteer America pageant, which, if it plays its cards right, will eat Miss America's lunch. So we might have a visit to maybe talk about doing the jewelry sponsorship for that and what we can't work out together, and so on and so forth. So that's the quickest, most current update. We have a tenant next door. A lady named Joyce has rented out that space. She's doing like a really cute high-end consignment shop, like a true consignment where you can like bring your clothes in and she'll buy them off of you. I have a really cute blazer from New York & Company that I got from her yesterday. She's not open yet, which is going to be dangerous because I'm just going to be like, you know what, just pay me in clothes, like pay your rent in clothes. So yeah, Beth has been a huge help getting number 5 ready to go. Hopefully, well, not hopefully, that has to be ready. That has to be ready for a tenant by February 15th, 16th at the latest. So all hands on deck up there. Plus, we're busy, which is amazing. We were up 32% last year. It was our biggest year ever. No Congress, no NFR. Oh, I bought my Benz. I got a Mercedes finally. So yeah, lots has happened, and I need to make it a point to do these videos more to have to look back on, It seems like a lifetime ago we signed papers on this building and it was just last July, right? It hasn't been but half a year or so. But this building is already doing exactly what I wanted it to do. I wanted a place where clients could come and sit and have an experience, and it's doing that. Last week we had the Dome family here for a wedding consult, and we had glittery mimosas, and it was like super fun. And then the girls from the Mrs. Ohio pageant today are coming. They wanted coffee and spa waters, so we're doing that. But this is precisely what I wanted this space for, and the whole "if you build it, they will come" thing is true so far. So yeah, just lots of big fun things going on, and that's really all I can think of. You know, we're selling loose crystals. Yeah, interesting times. So, yeah, that's what I've got for now.